I might have a JV for you if you might be interested. It's not like a super high-end deal, but I met with a guy earlier today at a duplex over in Northwest Atlanta, 30314. He's looking for a JV. He needs about maybe $20,000 to finish the job that he's doing, and then wants to do an equity split based on the equity involved in the property. He's got screwed on contractors. So I said, who would already have had that experience and understand where he's coming from with that, and who would if the numbers look right, would be interested in that. And a lot of the contractors and investors that I know, they want to take over the whole deal kind of thing. So I just walked through it. I just walked through it with another investor, and I'm not sure really what he wants. He said that he would just rent the house from the guy. He still wanted the guy to do all the work, and he would just rent the house. It's a duplex. Rent the whole house from him for $1,200, and then make it a rooming house and charge like $400 to $500 a room. Is what he said. So I don't know. And the guy is paying $2,000 a month on the note. He did a personal loan.
He's not gonna rent it for $1,200.
Nope,
okay, go ahead.
He's not. So I said, the ARV on it could be about $200,000 if it was finished. And I told him that he would get a little more for it if he rented it out and sold it instead of just trying to sell it vacant. Because with it being vacant, it seems really tiny because he didn't take the ceilings up. He did they're like 7.5-foot ceilings, not even 8-foot ceilings. It's
I know those 12.
Yeah, it's very linear. So it's very, shotgunny, kitchen in the back, living room in the front with the 2 bedrooms in the middle. I'm like, who would be interested in this? Who would be interested? Who would have access to a little bit of funds where, if they were all in at 130, could get a return not only of their money, but maybe make, 20 grand back, double the money kind of thing. Back with basically, in a way, kind of taking over the project. I don't know if it would be enough of a return. Those kind of numbers, if he had an interest, would have to be talked about. But the 4 things that the house needs, because he's got all the guts in. So the electrical is about 90% done. It just has to be tied to the panel, and light fixtures go in, which that's kind of nothing. The HVAC is in, but it's got to be tied together. The flooring is in, the windows are in, and the roof is new. It needs gutters on the side.
So if the roof is new, why didn't he just up the ceiling?
Because he's a new investor and he's had the property for a year and went with the first contractor that looks like that.
He wants it done.
Yeah.
At this point, he's looking for $20,000 to finish off the deal.
Right.
That would put him all in at about 120, 130, you're saying. But then the ARV, the selling price is $200.
Will be around $200. I probably say about $190 to $200. I have the one next door under contract for $200, and that's a single family house, and that is a 3-2, same size house, but just a house versus a duplex. Okay. Yeah. And 200 is being very conservative because the whole thing is to get in and get out, not really try to sit on it and try to make an extra 10. I'd rather just get it out and roll the money into something else.
Right.
Versus holding on to it for 3 months trying to get 10. To me, that doesn't make sense. But to some investors, they're like, "Oh, I'm not in a hurry." But he's eating $2,000 a month house note on that thing. So, and then the contractor's telling, "Oh, we're just so backed up on all our jobs. We're just so backed up." I was like, "He's lying. He's lying to you." Yeah.
Lies. That's what I just did. I just called the subcontractor for the contractor. So he's just been dodging the phone calls, and I'm like, "This is ridiculous." He has $7,000.
Wow.
So I'm pissed off because I'm just like, you're wasting my time and my money. Like, I could have gotten someone in there. I'm running negative every month because I have 4 properties and only 3 are rented.
Right.
So everything has to cover each other.
Right.
So I get it.